Dell Inspiron 16-2-in-1 2022 Review. Dell Inspiron 16-2-in-1 is an outstanding laptop, having the capability to handle everything from productivity to mid-range gaming. The battery's duration is one of its outstanding features, complemented in part by its touchscreen, processing power, webcam, and speakers. This Dell Inspiron is mostly made of very sturdy aluminum, balanced with a surprisingly thin frame. The tall and thin screen and large chassis give it a far more durable feel than the typical 2-in-1, which tends far more to be simple. Thus, for that reason, it has a rugged design that supports a weight of 5 pounds. Among style choices, the selection of dim silver or dark green makes the computer stand out even more in the field of black laptop computers. The Dell Inspiron 16-2-in-1 includes a touchscreen, making it responsive and engaging. The touchscreen is very responsive to every touch command, with no delay between the command and its execution. The biggest downside is the glare, which shines through like daylight when the Inspiron 16-2-in-1 is exposed to the sun's rays. Unfortunately, this is a touchscreen Windows laptop, therefore a stylus is not included. The display itself has a 1080p resolution and a 1080p webcam, translating to beautifully represented colors that have excellent photo quality that can be used when performing work or playing. The mechanical slider directly above the camera is located in the top middle of the bezel, which would look a bit too thick here, but it serves as a decent privacy feature. Even though the machine lacks a numeric keypad, its unique style fits well with the nature of the machine. You can specify the keyboard's color between black and gray when buying, and it has a backlight that's helpful for dark and poorly lit areas. The keys and touchpad are well proportioned and have a soft, velvet-like texture that readily catches your fingertips and makes it easy to type, and evades typos. There are a number of different charging ports available on the computers that allow you to charge a phone, tablet, laptop, and other electronic devices. There is one headset port, one HDMI port, one USB Type-A port, and one SD card slot. This cements the ability that the Dell Inspiron 2-in-1 162530 in the urine wallpaper allows the computer to work on work-related tasks, video games, etc. While the 16-inch model does have the same issue of it being too difficult to get an out from the Thunderbolt 4 port as it was in 14 inches. The 14-inch version of this laptop is stellar more than others in the same class, and the 16-inch model is even more striking. It handles streaming, multiple documents, video calls, and more without dropping performance. Civilization 6 and Civilization V are also among them as it runs on the low and medium settings well, achieving 50 frames per second even on the highest settings. The Dell Inspiron 16-2-in-1 outperformed the 14-inch version in every test except for the Geekbench single-core test. The one difference is its Geekbench multi-core test, where it performed at slightly less than 50%. In addition, the 16-inch generated lower frame activity in Wikimedia's Civilization 6 benchmark than the 14-inch. Nevertheless, both models still hold value in realistic situations. This is where this 2-in-1 really shines, as the sharp 16-inch 2-in-1 screen makes almost any image vivid and color. At the same time, its touch controls are responsive like using the trackpad and keyboard and playing games that support them. As a result of the quality of its webcam, the computer is exceptionally well suited to conducting video conferences. It's got a generous 1080p default setting and can reach 30 frames per second undisturbed. Many comparable laptops around the Dell Inspiron 16-2-in-1's price range either don't have a camera at all or it's a low-quality 720p. With its high-power Alder Lake battery, the Dell Inspiron 16-2-in-1 offers a runtime of 11 hours and 30 minutes when Wi-Fi, web browsing, document editing, and conference calling are all in use at once. It uses the space to its full potential by having a battery that's larger and more powerful than the battery in a smaller model. It allows more than 200 wear into the chassis of the Inspiron 14-2-in-1, but only 54 wear into the chassis that the ProBook Elite 65 wear has to offer.